retro to right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. Retro to right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. Retro to right now. It's time for Bartertown.
Already?
Yeah, sorry. We spent the countdown fussing with the thing that isn't showing up right.
I'm shocked we're live, but I guess we're live. Listen,
live.
For some reason on Facebook, when we shared like Farpoint is live now, when you click it, it might take you to.
It's taking you to yesterday's video.
Last night's live stream.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It happened to Hal last night. I heard him mention it. And didn't think much of it, like maybe it was just a glitch. It's still happening.
Facebook is glitchy, but let's just hang out here for a minute, let people load in. As always, hello VIPs. You're the glue. We had a fun Thunderdome last night.
It was great.
It's getting better and better, I think. Anyway, let's introduce ourselves.
Oh, hold on.
I'm Justin.
I am Penelope.
And we are...
your Farpoint Nostalgineers, coming to you live from the Farpoint Museum, here inside of Farpoint Toys and Collectibles.
Every Sunday we do this,
Sunday.
5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
For the last 5 or so years. That's insane. We sit, we talk about life, liberty, the pursuit of plastic. We sell toys. We talk about stuff. We're like part NPR, part QVC, all WTF. I think
that.
Selena put that together.
You gotta get that on a t-shirt.
Behind the counter is Selena. She's the glue that holds it together.
Hi-yo.
That's strong. The glue, really?
Well, she's the
The broadcast would be a lot more wonky without me.
she's the driver. We're just here along for the ride. Tucker's back there.
He's hanging out.
This is a claim sale,
Are we
so
going
we're going
right
to
into
show
it?
you some toys.
Going right
yeah,
into
we're going
it.
right into it, and then we'll just
All
get
right.
to some
Hang
life.
on, you said the magic word, so I have to start the crawl.
Crawl it up.
I have to drag the crawl up a little bit more.
Walmart is texting me. My medicine is ready. So this is a claim sale. We're going to show you an item. One of our many cameras here. We're going to describe the item. The way this works is once we describe the item and we say a price, once the price is stated, it is open to claims. To claim an item, all you do is type the word claim and the name of the item. We got to know what you want because you could be 10 minutes behind us depending on how you're
We're watching yesterday's stream tomorrow or whatever's happening.
So we got to know what you're claiming and the fact that you want it. Not that you're just like, don't just say the name of the thing because we think, oh, you're excited about this 1/18 scale Super Cobra helicopter. You have to say you want it.
I want it.
All shipping, anything over $20 ships free in the United States. If you're a VIP, everything ships free in the United States. If you are overseas, we have to charge actual shipping. It's just the way it is, especially nowadays. If you're coming to pick up in store, that just means we get to save money on shipping. VIPs got to see some of this stuff early.
Some stuff actually
In our
got claimed.
super duper secret
It's not a secret. It's not a
VIP
secret.
group.
You're gonna make her put the VIP thing
can't.
on
I'm
top
gonna have
of.
We can wait for that. Have anything I didn't touch on with the?
I honestly wasn't listening. I was worried about.
So if you have any questions and you're new here, just say something in the comments. We are able to read all the comments from Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, wherever you're watching from. All those comments go together, and you'll see them streaming next to my wife. So if you claim something, you think you're first, and you're on Facebook, and you look at your comments, you're only seeing Facebook's comments. Somebody may have claimed before you on YouTube. All those are put together there. Selena is watching them diligently. And the first person who gets the claim, you'll hear this noise. That means the item has been claimed. It's Selena's favorite part of the night is being able to ring that bell. I want to hear that bell ring all night because we have bills no honest people can honestly pay. It's just,
What?
it's just the way
This
life
bell
is.
Why would you? So that sounds like so nefarious. He's being dramatic.
this bill has...
I was quoting Bruce Springsteen.
We have honest bills no honest man can honestly pay.
Well, he had bills no honest man could pay. It's just I'm paraphrasing the boss.
The boss.
Jersey.
The boss with the hot sauce. You know, I picked up my phone to figure out what VIPs claimed what and write it down, and instead I went into this whole thing. So I shared the stream on the page. For some reason on Facebook, it's saying that we're live, but when you click on it, it's taking us to our last stream, not the current stream.
That sounds like a Zuckerberg problem.
Yeah, it's not cool. So I just shared it again just to make sure that people know. And I'm actually going to put it in the event as well. Let me do that really quick.
And in the VIP group too. I would just keep sharing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. We don't normally have to go this hard on Facebook. I'm gonna try.
I
not
just
to
want to make
let
sure
it
everybody's
too-
here.
I'm gonna not.
Because we have big announcements.
What do we?
No.
Well, we have to
We
talk
have a
about
toy show
Tucker a little
coming
bit.
up.
We do have a toy show coming up. We're gonna talk
Why are you
about
doing
Tucker
this?
a little bit.
So we do have a VIP Patreon, and last night we had our monthly exclusive VIP claim sale. We actually do it live, so you could have watched it, but you can just watch and not participate. If you want to participate in something like that, or participate in keeping us going, the Patreon link is coming up.
I put it up already. I'll do
You
it
can do
again.
the little
Oh, it's
fancy
right in the
thing.
comments.
Do the fancy thing. Yeah, there you go.
I did that already, but I'll do it again. This is how much attention they pay to what
Hey,
I
let
do.
me ask you
folks.
something. When you make a comment, does it? Oh, it goes across all 3 platforms.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they can.
All
All,
right.
they can all
So,
hear
yeah,
me.
So
check that
yeah,
out.
when we make a comment, it goes to all
You
platforms.
could pick a tier that works for you. There is a tier where we do a claim sale and things are free and we sing songs
It's
and
not a sale.
we kumbaya
I don't
and we
kumbaya.
hold hands.
I
we
do
arm
occasionally
wrestle.
hold it.
We
did
drink
arm
hot
wrestle.
sauce.
Only
we
once,
wear
never
funny
again.
hats.
I love the funny
That's
hats.
gonna happen again.
We do all kinds of kooky stuff.
I love the funny hats. I want more suggestions for stuff like that.
Speaking of our VIPs, Superion, even if you wanted him, if you were
If you wanted
longing for this G1 Superion, he got claimed by a VIP
him, he did.
in the super secret VIP
Which
group.
I'm trying to navigate to on my
So
phone.
he
The
can
and it's not
VIPs
letting
have
me.
better
Go off
access
the
to the
table.
stuff than I do.
Selena doesn't even see it.
I
Yeah,
can't tell you how many times I've walked into this place and found something on the table and went, "Oh my god, I want that!" And then, well, too bad a VIP claimed it. What?
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 Although Selena should be a VIP.
Well, that would involve using Facebook, which I do not do. Although I might,
Does Tucker have his own Facebook?
I might have to set.
Does Tucker have a Facebook?
I might have to get Tucker one because there's some groups for his situation that I might want to look at. I don't know.
This is a NECA Michael Myers. It just came in.
Dude, this is so cool. When it goes to camera 2, you gotta
I will.
show off the best thing I've seen all
He
week.
has like spare heads. He's got a knife. He's got like someone's gory head. He's got spare hands. He's a NECA figure, so it's really detailed. But this,
Oh, that is wicked.
You knocked it down.
It fell over.
Pick it up.
Oh.
Dave, yes, we are having, I'm not going to say we, Facebook is having some kind of weird thing. When you click on today's stream, it's taking you to last night's
How
stream.
cool is that?
Um,
One more day till Halloween.
Norm is ready to buy ridiculous stuff. Norm, I love
I
that
hope
for
we
you.
have ridiculous stuff for you.
I don't know how much we had. I think $25.
There's
on-
a note right here. Yep.
Oh,
It actually says everything right there you need to know.
oh, 20.
And somebody here is on
Darn.
top of it.
Damn.
Somebody
we
here is
paid-
on top of stuff.
Sorry,
It's
that
not
guy needs
either
to
of
be-
Not
us.
Tucker.
2018 NECA Halloween Ultimate Michael Myers. He doesn't have a tombstone or a fire poker. But the jack-o'-lantern works. $25. Wow.
Do you feel like you're too off camera? Are you
I was
okay
gonna
where
say
you're at?
someone needs to do something because
Are you good? Oh, it's
Yeah.
good. Perfect. It was rich, right?
Yeah, is this some sort of Game Boy line?
looks
It
like
is.
looks like a little carrier.
I need to double check. It was in the VIP group.
Norm
So I
Jervis,
need
haven't
to-
seen Norm in a while, I don't think.
It's been a hot
Hello,
minute,
Norm.
yeah. So this is an awesome Game Boy Pocket selection here. Now, Game Boy Pockets will play original Game Boy games, black cartridge Game Boy games, and Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. They will not play the clear cartridge Game Boy Color games. So this is basically just a jacked up version of a regular old gray brick in ravishing red, as you can see there.
I need more
This
games
is-
for my Game Boy.
This is an awesome bundle. You're getting the Game Boy, which is fully tested and working. You can actually turn it on. You guys want to hear the noise? I want you to hear the noise. Ready?
Bring
I
the
wanna hear the
noise!
noise.
I love this sound. It's one of my favorite sounds from childhood. I mean this not sarcastically in the least. Let me turn it all the way up.
I
There's
don't
the
even
power
know what
button.
this sounds like.
Oh my god, I forgot.
I never had a Game Boy.
You guys ready?
Please hold. Your call is very
It was so
important to us.
quiet. You couldn't even hear it.
I didn't hear it. And
It was jacked all the way out.
I didn't hear it. And I'm 2 feet from it.
That sounds like the Mario coin sound.
It's not making a noise. Why?
Penelope made a big deal about
I
this
did.
noise.
You have to hear it.
Just so you know, that noise is also used in a Steely Dan song.
Oh, it's not. Is it? Why is it now not? Did I turn it all the way down? What am I doing?
Doug would like to know if he missed anything about the G.I. Joe on the table.
Not yet. I'm
The
still trying to get
helicopter?
this noise to make noise.
This
I've
helicopter
heard it that time.
is it's the,
Sorry, wrong time for a coughing fit.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, there you got the
wow,
noise.
man, I'm
You know, don't be rude. That is a fully earned and operational Game Boy Pocket in beautiful red. Works great, tested, cleaned, everything else. It comes with the little carrying case. The Game Boy itself is 100% OEM, no replacements or anything like that. Comes with a Game Boy travel case, which is a third party. Comes with Motocross Maniacs, tested and cleaned, and also Malibu Beach Volleyball, which from what I understand is very intricate. Like you have different leagues and things. Like it's very in depth for a volleyball game. We're asking $80 for the bundle.
Now,
Go look it up.
Is it male volleyball or female volleyball?
So I don't know if I want to have this conversation, but I'm going to answer you honestly. They have in this game. There's male and female leagues and all kinds of different stats and all kinds of things you can do. There's a lot going on with that.
I enjoy female volleyball. I don't know if you knew that.
Is this some sort of joke?
No.
How did you feel about the volleyball scene in Top Gun?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
That scene's fine.
I liked it.
That scene's fine.
I was here for it. You can be
So,
my wingman anytime.
Anyway, this helicopter is
Anyway.
true 1/18 scale. This is from the epic G.I. Joe vs. Transformers diorama with Battle for Liberty Island.
This one wasn't in the dial.
This
Well,
was in
that's
the
actually-
As you'll notice, it has custom. My wife made G.I. Joe water slide stickers on it to make it look like the Dragonfly. This is for the small Joes, the 3 3/4, which is 1/18 scale, but it's the same size as the 1/6 scale Dragonfly. That should tell you something.
That's
I
interesting.
loved and still love 1/18 scale vehicles, but I got cars and car parts and things.
Wait, what did the boss say?
I got bills no honest man could pay.
That's so. That just sounds shady. Like what
It
bills?
is. It's a shady song.
What bills can no honest man pay?
When you owe like a Shylock
Shark?
or a shark,
Some
yeah,
sort of money shark?
totally.
Money shark? Did I just say that out loud? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, man.
Or when you
know,
forget
usually
to-
it's like if you get in debt from gambling or something.
Yeah.
You know.
Or when you forget to pay your electric bill last month. Whoops, now I have a double one.
I don't think that's the honest.
I'll tell you what. This has only been glued
Well,
in
I'm
one
pretty
spot.
honest,
The
and I
gun
can't
has
pay
been
it.
glued back on. It looks fantastic. You can't even tell. These, I hate shipping these. They get broken in shipping.
They do.
Oh, I got one that got returned. I only want to do pickup, but if it's pickup, you're gonna get a bang up deal of $200.
A bang up deal on a
You
non-banged up
can't
item.
touch these for less
Yes.
than $300.
Good lord.
So would the water slides come off if someone didn't?
Oh, I
want
could
it to
peel
be?
them up, absolutely.
We could probably get them
Yeah,
off
yeah,
there.
but I would leave the G.I. Joe. I think it's cool
It
with
does
the G.I.
look
Joe.
cool. I like
If you want this, you're a G.I. Joe guy anyway.
Yeah,
That's how I feel about it.
that's kind of true.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Michael Myers looks really good with his like knife. Like he's very put together.
He's a knife guy.
He is. He's very put together. I am going
Yeah.
to box this back up because I am going to take the batteries out of it though because I do not want anything to happen to.
Yeah, you don't want them to ooze out all over or whatever.
No, that would be my luck. The thing survived 40 years and then I make it ooze battery juice.
Yeah, with
Wow,
like
that sounds like a fun party.
with like
You know,
weird.
you're in rare form today.
I don't know. Just being exciting. Am I exciting?
Why are you so keyed up? What did
Not
you
quite as
I
exciting
don't know.
as
You were
last
keyed
night.
up earlier, man.
Dude,
You were a
so-
mile a minute.
so I am in a good mood once every 3 months,
Aw.
okay? And every time I'm in a good mood, my husband has to say something crappy. Like, why are you talking so much? Or why are you so excited?
It's because I'm so not used to her being in a good mood.
So he has to call me out on it and then make me feel like crap, and then I
No.
Waiting for
withdraw
the-
back in.
I wanted to say I love it.
He's
No, you
suspicious.
didn't.
I'm
You
waiting
actually
for
got up
the
and left. You were
shoe
so
to drop.
annoying. It's true. You said, "Oh my fucking god!" and got up and left. Meanwhile, me and Kevin are having
That's
a nice
not
conversation.
true.
It's true.
I went outside to get some stuff.
No, you didn't.
I went and got this.
You went to go make deviled eggs.
Oh, there's deviled eggs.
Yes, there's deviled eggs in the back. I don't know why. We decided we wanted to make deviled eggs for some reason last week. Like we had
Easter. We wanted to make it for
we
Easter.
had to be here in the store. Had to is strong. We were in the store anyway for the live stream we did on Easter because it's Sunday. And he's like, you know what? I want to have deviled eggs. I'm like, that's a great idea. Let's have deviled eggs for Bartertown. It'd be cute. And then we didn't make the deviled eggs. So today we have deviled eggs.
I can go get it for Bartertown.
I already ate most of them.
I want deviled eggs.
How are they good?
They're delicious, and I ate like literally 4 of
Did I
them.
do good?
They're-
I did it
they're
because
a
you were in
little-
such a good mood.
They're a little mayonnaisey, but I'm not going to complain about that. Like you're complaining about my good mood.
All right, I got some
Toys.
vintage Chuck Norris Karate Commando complete figures,
Ooh.
Dude, how cool is that?
unplayed with. The cards,
Claimed.
their cards got wet or damaged, so they're still in their bubbles, but they're fine. Actually, the red Ninja Master is missing one weapon. It must have fallen out. I can't find it.
What does it look like?
I don't even know. It's a
I find weird stuff on the floor all the time.
$20 for the red Ninja Master, And Ninja Serpent Black is a rare variant. $40 for the Ninja Serpent variant.
Dude, I love this little light up freaking... I'm not trying to sell this to you guys. I'm genuinely just... I love this little
I would
light
use it
up.
in a dollhouse.
I love it. I love it so much.
Chris Wilde would like to know if we've ever tried fried deviled eggs.
No.
How does that work,
It
Chris?
sounds...
Are they... Hold on. Are they deep fried deviled eggs or are they fried eggs that are somehow deviled? Because I'm here for either of those.
Yeah,
I like all the words you're saying.
So we actually did a deep dive today talking about deviled eggs. We did a deep dive on where the term deviled comes from.
Let me get to these two guys real quick.
Okay, you may do that.
Two more complete guys. We have the Ninja Warrior Black. He is complete, $20. And Reed Smith, complete, $20.
So hold on, what are the other guys' names? Ninja Serpent,
Yeah.
Red Ninja
So the
Master,
bad guys are like Ninja this, Dragon, blah,
and then
blah,
we
blah.
have Mr. Smith.
Reed Smith.
What was the price on Michael Myers? 25?
Yeah.
Yes, Michael Myers is 25. Listen, Chuck Norris is cool and all that. Chuck Norris is great. Chuck Norris does not have a light up.
Oh, hold on, we got a claim. I gotta scroll back. I thought I did. Yep, Red Ninja, Jack Vanderbeck.
All right, Jack V, thank you.
I saw the word claim go by and I didn't see anything else, so I had to hurry up and find it.
Dan said, never complain when the wife is in a good mood, Justin.
Red Ninja. Was that 25?
I wasn't complaining.
Hold on, we got words about eggs.
Red Ninja was 20.
20. Thank you.
Deep fried. Eagle fan claiming Michael.
Oh, cool.
See, even I have to shut up when a claim comes.
Thank you, Dave C. Eagle fan.
You can turn off. I don't want to kill his batteries.
Deep fry the whites and pipe the yolk mixture in them after it's fried. Breaded
right.
and fried whites.
Chris, let me talk
I
to you
would eat that.
about the yolk mixture. What type of mustard do you use? Do you just use yellow mustard,
You're
or do
talking
you use
through-
like a
You're talking through
through
a
a
helicopter.
spicy brown?
You're talking
Oh,
through
that's what I forgot. Vinegar.
You're talking through a helicopter blade. Let me go.
I knew I forgot
Let's see
something.
the baggie. Any size.
You know, I looked at a different recipe than I usually use, and vinegar is usually in the
They
recipe I
taste.
use.
I don't want to say they taste bad because they
Is that
don't.
too small?
It
Is
just
it
feels
for
a little
Michael?
heavy on mayo.
It's just
But I'm
they're
not
different
complaining.
tasting, and it's
I'm
because I
not
didn't put
complaining
vinegar
at
in.
all.
Where's the box?
It was empty. The box was empty. Just give me a gallon. It's
Breaded
fine.
and fried whites. I'm in. I'm good for that.
I would
I'll
try
take
that.
Any of those things. I'm gonna turn off. I don't want his battery to
Take
die.
his knife out of his hand. There you go.
Knife hand, heads. So many heads. Why are so many heads?
What's this?
Oh, he's got a hammer
Oh,
hand.
that guy used to call me in high school.
Hammer hand. I love that for him. Spicy brown.
Spicy brown. See, that should I used yellow. I didn't use spicy brown because even though Penelope loves deviled eggs, she's not a mustard fan.
Not at
Never
all.
has
So I
been.
figured spicy brown might be a little too much for her. So even though I would use spicy brown, and I'd probably put a little bit of hot sauce in there, or something that would give it a little bit of bite. I don't do that because of my wife.
I will eat.
I'm even light on the pepper with her.
I will eat mustard in 2 instances only. In deviled eggs and on a McDonald's hamburger. That's it. Those are the only 2 instances in which I will deliberately, intentionally eat mustard of any kind. Is he going to get deviled eggs? Is that happening? He's
So I
going to
hope I
deviled
get one.
eggs. Bring the whole plate if you're bringing them, because Selena wants one too.
Chris, there's some requests already, if you count mine, for this being a menu item for its toy show. Cause,
Chris, how hard is it?
Take Tara's money, take mine too.
How hard is it to make these fried deviled eggs? Because I feel like we might need to have a special VIP only. Maybe you have to be a VIP to get the deviled eggs at the show. That would be amazing.
Oh man, I don't know. I don't know if we should gatekeep Chris's deviled eggs. They should be out to the world.
I mean, I'm okay. I'm open. I'm open to ideas on that. You're bringing the plate of deviled eggs. Here, let me.
Egg me up.
I'm not gonna manhandle your egg. I'm just gonna bring the plate to you, and you can take your egg.
And put them on what? Your keyboard?
There's plenty of paper towels under there.
There is. I was just being dramatic.
All right. Walmart exclusive 40th anniversary Transformers
Two hands.
Thank you.
Bombshell Insecticon just came in fresh today from a VIP. Sealed box, nice shape.
Not hard, just time consuming in bulk.
It's ram horn and bombshell. That's interesting. That's a weird combination. In a very, G1 looking box. Let's try my mayonnaise-y eggs.
Should I be on camera too? I feel like I should. I was very
You can't.
distracted
I
by
love
eggs.
hard-boiled eggs just naturally, so it's really hard to mess them up for me.
I love deviled eggs. I could
I
eat
think they're a
them
little salty.
all day long.
I like them too salty. I'm a fan.
$20. So that has free shipping.
Bombshell.
Yeah, it's basically a G1 mold. Walmart did this thing where they made new but vintage G1
Yeah.
Transformers.
You're right, they
So-
are a tiny bit salty, but that does not detract
like
from their
salty.
goodness. Jose claiming bombshell.
Hey, Jose!
Hey,
What do you say?
Jose.
He says claim bombshell, apparently.
Yeah, he claimed it.
That's what he says.
Thank you, Jose. Thank you for your claim.
Appreciate you, brother.
And Ramhorn.
Yeah, it's a
They
weird
both-
mix.
Oh,
Like,
I
it's a
saw that.
cassette with an Insecticon. It's not something you would typically see.
Interesting.
Al said they made a cassette bot tie-ins after launching Soundwave and Blaster.
Andrew, I agree. It's an odd combo that did. And Ramhorn, I think, is a good cassette. I think he's one of Blaster's guys.
Well, in that case, maybe they're fighting. If it's a good guy and a bad guy, maybe it's like a
A
fight
versus
bundle.
thing.
Maybe it's a fight bundle.
Yeah, you know, Bombshell versus.
Yeah, he gives the little kid the good guy and the bad guy to
Anybody want to say more of these?
play out their business with.
They're awesome. I really like all their accessories. It's that weird scale, though. It's like a He-Man kind of scale. Like a
Yeah, but without the
6-inch,
He-Man
5-inch.
bulkiness.
Very 80s.
Yeah,
Then we'll go in the case.
I'm not complaining.
Give me a second. I'm going to
What you
just
got?
go put these over.
Okay. I have some random stuff laying here that I'm just gonna put up and talk about. No big deal. We can leave your helicopter here. Ooh, if I don't break it.
Please be careful.
Yes, let us not break the helicopter.
Okay. Listen, I'll do my best. What have I got here? I got some kind of weird stuff here. All right.
Does it come with Jose wants to know if his item comes with a voucher for the deviled eggs?
Who knows? Maybe Chris Wilde will put deviled eggs on his
Listen, don't pressure him. He said that it's hard to do them in bulk.
Oh, the menu. Yeah, they
Oh,
don't do
not
it in bulk.
difficult, but time consuming.
Just bring
I
me
mean,
some.
yeah, it doesn't have to be in bulk, Chris. You could just bring me some. I'll be fine.
I'm thinking we need a coffee person.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Although Hal usually provides coffee in the morning.
Yeah, but I wouldn't mind giving someone the opportunity
We
to make some
scolded
money.
Hal for sending us stuff though, so it wouldn't be. Well, we didn't
Listen.
scold. We didn't scold him. We
Him
just,
bringing coffee for other vendors is very kind, and I would never intrude
Yeah.
on that. I don't need anything to be delivered to me. Is really what
Yeah.
it comes with that. All right, I've got a classified Storm Shadow from the Storm Shadow movie, but he has a good Storm Shadow head.
So it's from the Snake Eyes movie.
Sorry, yes, it's from the Snake Eyes movie.
Sorry.
It's fine. It says 20 bucks.
Actually-
What's the price on that?
$15.
15 bucks on
Ooh.
Go to Camera 2. 15 bucks on.
It's a
Oh,
great
yeah.
Storm Shadow.
It
It's from a
is.
not great movie.
Just leave the regular head on him, which is cool. You're making me nervous.
You're making me nervous.
Did we buy comics? Looking at the boxes behind Justin.
Yes.
Yes.
Who said that?
Andrew.
Andrew sees
Andrew, 12 long boxes just came in on top of all the other comics I need to process.
Yeah. And so there are still 5 or 6 short boxes at the front of the counter. Now there's 12 long boxes. Plus, let's not forget, at least 10 long boxes out in the garage still. Like, I feel like they're out there forever now.
Is there any
No,
way?
I'm on a comic kick where I want to process all comics. I even want to process the ones that are in the online area because I know some of those aren't online anymore.
Is there any
Oh,
way
yeah.
I can
I
help
wonder-
you with any of that? Like, I
So-
don't know comics, but I could sort by title or some little grunt work.
That would be great. Address the things that Jack has been saying.
I just had them highlighted.
Yeah,
then I had
she
to
was trying
I had to
to.
jump down for new
So
messages to make
Jack,
sure there was no claim.
I guess went to a con out there in his area.
Land of Jack.
Did Larry cancel Jack, or was he not
Yeah, so
supposed
you
to
were
be?
supposed to
he-
meet Larry.
He
I
mentioned
guess
that
you
that
didn't.
didn't happen.
But the Zartan voice actor started singing the song from Cold Sliver, and I am so jealous.
I love that so much.
That is
Wild.
so awesome.
I love that. I love that so much.
It's almost as cool as meeting Larry, which I've not yet got to do.
I guess Selena hasn't even met
I'm
Larry.
hoping for this
We're
year.
gonna book Larry this year.
We have. Listen, I don't want to spoil any ideas. We came up with a
Penelope
fantastic.
came up with a phenomenal idea.
We came up with it. Well, and then you brought the other idea into it, which is why we're such a great pair because we're like peanut butter and chocolate. We've got something really big brewing for this. Maybe end of summer. We're thinking maybe sometime we'll just put a pin in that. Just keep it in the back of your brain. In the meantime, we've got Mr. Fantastic here from Marvel Action Hour. He is a toy-based vintage card figure, $8 if anybody wants Mr. Fantastic. He's just sitting in a tub next to me, and I'm like, you know what? Somebody might want to buy him, so let's bring him up on the stream.
Fantastic Four. They have the trailer out now.
Listen, I love Pedro Pascal more than life itself. That man is a gem, and I can't wait to see this movie.
Oh, his flight got canceled.
Larry's flight got canceled. That sucks.
It's brutal.
Oh, Jack, that sucks so bad. I am so sorry to hear it. You're just gonna have to come to New Jersey and meet him when we have him in the store at some point. You got some stuff you want to do? Or you?
No, keep rocking.
All right, I'm gonna keep stalling. Oh, and we're doing a segment today. When do we want to do that?
Soon.
What's
Okay.
our segment?
We're gonna do VIP trivia,
Oh, okay.
which
We were going to talk a little bit about Tucky, too.
we will. We can do all of that. This is the weirdest thing ever. We've had these up before. One just ended up next to the table here, so I decided to bring it out again. Official Spider-Man Balzac. Get it while it's hot.
Everyone needs a Balzac.
These are $10, I think, in the
I
store,
have my
right?
own.
Are they? They're $10, right?
Uh-huh.
If you listen, you want a Balzac? $8. Everyone needs a superhero. Everyone needs a superhero Balzac. This one is Spider-Man. I literally have no idea how you play with this, and I have read the instructions numerous times on the back here. They're helpfully, they give you like a little cartoon to actually show you how to play with the Balzac on the back. Insert balloon into the slot. Blow it up and tie the knot. For outdoor use, add a little water to the balloon. Indoors or outdoors, they are fun, they are hot. Grab a leg and throw them like a tomahawk.
It seems
How about
odd.
that? And then video yourself doing it and send it to us.
What do you mean, to like play catch with them or something?
There's a balloon in it.
It's
I
weird
don't
and
know
quirky.
why. If nothing else, it's just like weird and cute. $8. You know you want a Balzac.
Weird and
$8.
quirky.
$8 on a Balzac. Get them while they're hot. This is cool.
Oh, it's 300 piece. Okay, that wouldn't be as difficult as I anticipated.
Episode 1. I know you've been dying for this, guys. Episode 1. Puzzle.
So you're making me seasick. I love that picture. Like, I wasn't big on the movie, but I love that.
$15 if you want to take
I love
it
that poster of, you know, the little kid with the deep dark shadow.
It's cool. I've seen a lot of memes of it. $15 if you want this. Sealed in its original box.
I thought it would be difficult to do because of all the sand. Like, it's just miles and miles
It's
of the same
miles
color.
of sand at the bottom.
But
Look
it's
at
only
that.
300 piece, so the pieces aren't going to be
Only.
ridiculously small.
It's only 300 pieces, she says. Miss Expert Puzzle Maker over here.
I don't know. I tend to do the larger ones. That reminds me, I have a couple 1,000-piece puzzles to do that I currently don't have a table big enough to accommodate. So the next time you go out of town, I'm going to be making use of the Great Hall table.
Okay. This is adorable.
Oh, I love the little golf hat. I still love his little golf hat.
This was up on a Thunderdome last night, and it got a lot of positive attention, so I decided to keep him up here and maybe try him out on Bartertown tonight. $10 if anybody wants golfing troll with the orange hair. I love him
I'm
so
telling
much.
you, he needs a split in his hair as if a golf
You're
ball
obsessed
just
with
whizzed
that.
by there.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
So Mezco 112, 6-inch. If anybody knows, these figures are phenomenal. They have like soft goods. They pose amazingly. They're like 6-inch G.I. Joe classified on steroids. They're just like high-end, awesome action figures. I have Roadblock. He's still in his plastic bag. I've never even opened the bag, let alone open the box.
Wow.
So it's brand spanking new, never touched. $100. Give you a second to go look it up. That's a pretty bang up deal. If anybody's interested. If not, it's gonna go on eBay.
I think the troll is cuter. Look at this little
Who would
golf
you rather
club.
have on your side in a fight, though?
In a fight?
Yeah.
Obviously the guy with the guns. Although, depending on who's wielding the golf club.
Yeah, fair.
You know, it really, I guess it'll depend there. I mean, in a fight, obviously the guy with the gun. But it also depends on the type of fight. Are we talking like fatal fight to the death? Because the guy with the gun. If we're not talking to the death, maybe the golf club's better, actually.
Yeah.
Like, because if Roadblock's only good with guns and we're at a knife fight, then that's not, you know, that's not going to work out. So I guess it really depends on what type of fight.
Well, I mean,
we're
he's
talking about.
pretty scary looking and looks pretty strong. So, I mean, even if it was a water pistol fight, he could probably win.
Yeah. I still like the troll. The troll's still getting my vote. I'm really a fan of the troll.
Me too. I love his hair like that. It looks very cartoony, like a golf ball just like ran through his hair. It's very kind of a Looney Tunes vibe. I don't know. I've been watching Looney Tunes lately.
So since you're taking some time here, should I do a segment?
You can do a segment. I'm good. I'm done.
Are you?
Yeah.
You want to go through it then?
No, I don't want to sell them.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
that's
that
fair.
happens.
All right.
I guess I'll sell Roadblock, but like Firefly, Destro, and Snake.
They all have
Eyes
like
are-
fabric goods and stuff?
Yeah, am I gonna display them anywhere?
No.
I don't know.
I mean, unless you put them under the flag. No.
And I'm only doing Dreadnoughts. I'm only,
Are you going to put your Dreadnought collection under the flag?
yeah.
So we're not going to do vehicles, we're going to do Dreadnoughts under there? Because I'm fine with that.
I don't have many Dreadnoughts, but yeah. I don't know if we're gonna do GI Joe vehicles in the museum. It's a lot of
There's
vehicles.
so many.
Yeah.
Like some, I'm gonna hang jets because of the flag, but I think maybe anything that just kind of goes with the flag.
You're gonna hang the Jets. What about Benny?
You can't be hanging Benny. He ain't drinking
So what I
wrong.
say,
You can't
100,
hang the Jets and not Benny.
100 for roadblock.
I'm gonna leave the troll there because he goes well with them. Listen, if you don't want to sell them, don't sell them. Especially if you didn't look them up yet. Because I don't have a hot five anymore. My hot five's over. I ate too many deviled eggs and I don't have any energy anymore.
Like I
50
said,
for
you can
Destro.
hot five Tucker.
Camera 2.
I was
She
just there.
just went off. The flag is all you need, said Andrew said. You're left, you took my troll away. Come on, he sees. I love the visor, the tiny visor.
Oh no, that's the whole one. Does he come with his wolf?
Yep.
Does he have actual
awesome.
fur?
I don't know. I never opened it.
Good answer.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that is a good answer.
That's awesome.
100 for Snake Eyes.
If you buy Snake Eyes, you can have the troll for free.
I don't know if they appeal to the same audience.
But I believe you're wrong. on
Ooh.
that.
Who's that?
150
The
for
Firefly.
Firefly.
The accessories. The Star Wars kid in me is crying for all these accessories. Every time I see G.I. Joe, I'm like, oh my god, the articulation and the accessories, they were all just so much better.
This poor troll is gonna get dizzy.
If I could have my figures with those accessories and articulation.
300 for all 4 of them.
Oh, dude.
That's outrageous.
It is outrageous because it's $400
That's
value.
you
Yeah.
giving it away.
That's out. You just said you didn't want to sell it, and then you're
If
giving
I'm
them
gonna do
away.
it, I'm gonna
In
do
the same
it.
breath, you're giving them away.
Yeah.
Alright, shall I
You can
jump?
still, if you buy all of them, you get the troll.
Oh my god, really?
Sure.
Why do you want to unload this
I
lovely troll
don't.
so
He's just
bad?
so cute. I don't know. I just love him to death. He's just cute. Somebody wants this troll.
My medicine is ready. I gotta pick it up this week. I'll pick it up tomorrow.
Alright, do your segment.
Are we doing a segment? I can't do the segment because I forgot to get the trivia.
I could get the trivia.
Yeah, get me the trivia.
Pretty sure I can reach it. Ugh.
I will signal you when the bell needs to be rung because this is a problem we had last time. You didn't know who was a VIP and who wasn't.
Well, having just had Thunderdome yesterday, I have a little bit of a better sense, but that's only the upper tier.
That is true, yes. The upper tiers. I think I've made myself sick eating too many deviled eggs. I think that's
How many
it's
did you have? I
possible.
just had 3.
I had more than 3.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair.
I think I've made myself sick eating deviled eggs just now.
That's
It's easy to
unfortunate.
do.
All right, time for a segment. VIPs, pay attention. This is just for
which
you.
one am I doing?
Trivia is at the very top.
Oh, brilliant. Okay. Ta-da.
Yes.
Farpoint VIP trivia. It should
It
be
is-
trivia about Farpoint.
We can do that too. This is Farpoint Trivia for VIPs. If you are not a VIP, you can still watch. You can still see how smart our VIPs are. What are we going to give away?
Fuck, I don't know.
Tucker.
A ball sack?
I was thinking that. Kind of a lame.
It's not lame. How dare you say it's lame? It's not lame. I
Well,
love
I mean, it's
it.
quirky.
We're giving away the ball sack.
The Balzac.
We're giving away a Spider-Man ball sack.
Screen used Bartertown Balzac.
Screen used Bartertown and Thunderdome Balzac. We're giving it away. I'm going to ask a question out of this box of trivia. The first VIP that gets the question correct is going to win this fantastic, beautiful, wonderful, I'll even ban it away for you, this gorgeous, supple
Does it have a balloon included?
Spider-Man Balzac. Does it come with a balloon? I have no idea. Bop and bounce magic action blow-ups. I'm assuming it comes with a balloon.
You would think it would.
It wants you to fill it with water.
Norm would like to know what's up with Jetfire back there.
Norm, Jetfire will be available after our next segment, so just keep your eyes
He's coming.
peeled. He's coming up. He's
100%
coming up.
complete. Beautiful white. Beautiful. 100% complete with the gun clip. Styrofoam. Decent box. We'll
I
get
just
to it.
realized I need to bring up my
Andrew
Patreon
recognizes
list.
it.
I just need to make sure that I do know who everybody
Andrew
is.
wants us to raffle off a long box of comics. There's a lot of comics here, Andrew. 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. I'm sorry.
We're almost done here. I just want to make sure I've got my my list up in case I have any. There's a few people I always need to like double check on with the name spelling and everything. All right, are we ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do the thing.
VIPs, are you here? Are you
know
here
what?
for this?
You pick it while I do what I was doing. Pick a good one.
All right, so this is for VIPs
Yeah.
only. Everybody else can pay attention and answer to yourself.
Now, but I have to bring up the list of VIPs so I don't forget who's who. Why can't I find it? Of course. Find a good one.
All right, so I have it's a pretty easy question, but there's a part 2 to it, which I think makes things really serious.
There's
Ooh,
a
okay.
question? with
It's
two
a-
parts.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. And I think there should be a better thing to give away if they get.
All right. Wait. First of all, there's nothing wrong with this Balzac.
No.
Secondly, you can want it to be a two-parter if they get one part. Okay. So. All right. If you can answer both parts, you get two things. You answer one, you get one. What do you want the second thing to be?
I don't know. Mr. Fantastic?
You said a better thing.
Well, I mean, it's two things.
All right. So question one, part one. Question part one. You're the first person to get it correct. Now, what if somebody gets the second part right after them? Do they get the other gift?
Always with the complications this
Yeah,
way.
you're complicating it so bad. I mean, I'm here for it, but we just have to make
No,
it
it's only for the person who wins.
the first person.
Yeah, first
So
person.
whoever is the first VIP
We have a
to
second
get...
question for
First
them.
person gets the second
And they have
shot
to
at
answer
it.
it pretty
Okay.
quickly. They
Oh,
can't-
hold
so they
on.
don't
Oh,
Google it.
wait. So you're gonna ask one question, and the first person VIP to answer that question gets a second question.
Yep.
The second part of the same
The
question.
second part of the question. All right. Okay.
It's not two
I'm here for
separate
that.
questions.
So this is going to be a single question. The first VIP to answer correctly will win the Balzac and also get a secondary question and a chance to win Mr.
Yeah,
And
Fantastic.
they're going to answer it fast because you can't Google. We don't want you Googling it.
All right, that's
All
fair.
right. Easy question. VIPs, get your finger typing fingers ready for fingering.
Your finger typing fingers ready for fingering. You're honest man, no bills can pay fingers.
They're ready.
In 1984, what new rating did the Motion Picture Association of America introduce to American movies? In 1984, what new movie rating was introduced to American movies?
We'll give you guys a second.
For them to start coming
Yeah.
through. This is for VIPs only.
VIPs
If
only.
you're not a VIP, you can answer it, and we'll give you a thumbs up.
I don't know the answer.
Well, there's a lot of people who got it right. So, Selena, we should probably ring the bell.
She
Well,
doesn't know who
I'm
got
waiting-
it right, and she
I'm-
doesn't know if they're
We
VIP.
gotta scroll back.
you're messing this all up.
It was PG-13, so who was the
Okay.
first person to say it?
Hal.
All right, congratulations, Hal. First person to say it. Now,
Hal wins the Balzac.
what was the first movie to use it? Hal.
That is a fantastic
You got about 10
two-part-
seconds.
That is a fantastic two-part question.
That's why I asked it, because the
It's fantastic.
two-parter makes it awesome.
It does.
Because I didn't know this. What was the first movie to use it?
I did know this. We just had this conversation not that long ago. It was a toss-up between...
Yeah. I did not know that.
I thought I knew this.
I thought I knew it too. All right, good guess.
Good guess, Hal.
And I loved it has a color in it. It wasn't Blue Lagoon,
No, it was...
which is up the street. It was Red Dawn.
Yes. I believe Gremlins came out around the same time, and it was one of those two that was going to be. Or Raiders? Am I thinking of Raiders and Lost
I
Ark?
thought Temple of Doom.
Temple of Doom.
I
That's
thought
right,
Temple
yeah.
of Doom.
Yeah. That was a great VIP trivia.
Yeah.
Good call, Justin. I like the
Good
double.
job, Hal.
I
And
like
great
the double
guess,
thing.
Hal.
And congratulations, Hal, on winning your very own Balzac.
I thought the rating was going to be NC-17.
Well, you know. It is
Not
what it is.
in 1984. I guess it wasn't.
Yeah.
Congrats, Hal. Johnny, I was gonna say either Gremlins or Temple of Doom.
I thought Temple of Doom did it because it pushed the boundaries a little bit with scariness.
I
but-
know that Gremlins and Temple of Doom both did that.
Yep.
I think I just read an article about
I
it
would
not that
love to
long
hear
ago.
Hal's treatise on Red Dawn because I'm sure he has one about
all the things that are wrong with it.
the Cold War era military stuff.
Hal wants me to put the Balzac in the collection box for Christmas.
We absolutely will, Hal.
I absolutely will. Some kid is gonna love that thing. And thank you. That's very kind of you.
That was fun, and thank you for VIPs for playing
That was
along.
fun. I love that. That was good. We need to do this segment more. I like this segment.
Yeah, that was fun.
Alright.
I like this segment. We need to do it more. All right, that's it.
No, it's not. We got this beautiful
Except this
Jetfire.
giant, beautiful. Norm, I hope you're watching. Should I move these so we can get a better look?
Should I try this on camera too, or do we think
Yeah,
it's going to be
let's.
too big?
Because camera 2 matters a lot here. Because I'll move it back.
Okay. There we go.
Wow, it's so white.
This
Really
thing.
Hashtag Jetfire so white.
This
Really
thing
bright.
is. It's disgustingly beautiful.
It's funny, it came back to us. Andrew got it from us.
Yeah. This is the second time we've had this thing up for sale because we already owned it once before. This thing is gorgeous. Your camera, your screen at home is not fooling your eyes. This thing is actually as white as it looks. It is insanely beautiful. It is complete with the styrofoam. He's got his tech spec. He's got the little red thing.
Yeah.
He is 100% complete in
Well,
the
the
box.
tech spec's on the back of the box. The
I
box is
mean, I
uncut.
meant the red thing. The thing you
Yeah,
look
yeah.
through, the lens. It's got the red lens.
He has his instructions.
Blueprints,
too, though.
instructions, all that
The
stuff.
clip for the gun is there. None of the red pieces are broken. I was actually going to swap this out for the one in the museum because it's a little nicer than the one in the museum. But honestly, it has lived with this box since 1985, and I am not going to be the person that separates this toy from this box.
Because we
Sure,
are
it's the same.
Nostalgineers and we don't do stuff like that. We don't part things out. We don't mess around like that. Hal is letting us know that the equipment in Red Dawn is accurate. All on loan from the MTC at Irwin and are purchased from Egypt or Israel.
That's pretty awesome.
The fact that he just knew that is boggled my mind.
Let me look. I know we tried on a different Bartertown to sell
We
this.
did try it on a different Bartertown. I'm gonna Vanna White the box a little bit. This thing is absolutely beautiful. Go to camera one, Selena. I'm gonna Vanna White the box a little bit. This thing is absolutely
If
beautiful.
we had to be sticklers, there is one piece of skinny styrofoam that goes across the front of him that's not there. It goes across there. It's often missing, and it actually screws up the looks, to be honest with you.
Jack, it's not sealed. It is just mint in box, complete in his box. And the box itself, as you can see, is in pretty darn good shape. The only major thing, and I wouldn't even call it major, if you can see the side there, the tab has a tiny rip right back there. This thing is absolutely beautiful. It's
The
making
box
me
is
sick.
the box isn't as beautiful as he is. box that shows-
He's immaculate.
The box is complete. All flaps are there. Nothing.
The tech specs are in place.
Yeah.
Mr. G is here in the house. Hello, Mr. G. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. He himself is beautiful. The box is not bad. The flap has been folded, which every box has been folded. Like I said, there is some tearing at the tab at the back.
It displays amazingly though.
It displays fantastic. Andrew knows from firsthand experience how well this thing displays. It was in the man cave forever, he said. What's the drum roll number on this bad boy?
I'm getting there.
What were you saying about Bill's No Honest Makeup Peg? This would definitely help. It is gorgeous. The whites are white. It's like he was washed in OxyClean. He's just
I was
absolutely
just going to
beautiful.
say, the whites are white and the brights are bright.
Today on Bartertown, only $400.
Bartertown only deal. Go find it.
Andrew, you had it in, he was in bot mode, and I was panicking. I want to put him back in the box, so I sat here
Yeah.
today and just took all his red pieces off carefully and transformed him, and I was just, and my heart was just like,
He was just
please
like
don't break anything.
cringing,
Please don't
moving.
break anything.
That's me. I'm so scared of Transformers.
Andrew said, "Oh shit, go find one." And
Yeah.
if he listen, Selena, do the go find one. It's probably at the bottom of the page
I
somewhere.
gotta find one. I gotta
Go-
find it. I gotta go find
find it,
one. There it is.
And then go find one.
And I gotta drag it above the cameras, right?
You do, yes.
Find one!
$400.
That's as low as it's ever gonna go.
That is it. That's what we got.
It will be in one of our stores for $5, or on our eBay for at least $5. But you ain't gonna find
Are you
one
sure
for
stacking them like
$400.
that is a good idea? It's not gonna flop down, is it?
Give me a second.
Or are you actually putting this like live on Facebook groups right now? Get the deviled eggs in it.
That's how we roll with deviled eggs.
I'm gonna take a picture of the deviled eggs and put them in the VIP group and say you guys are missing these. Anyone not watching missed deviled eggs tonight. Alright, what else have we got going on?
I don't know, man. We missed a big fire here in New Jersey. That was a big thing. I'm glad no life was lost.
We should, mentioning fires going across,
What made me think of it?
Selena wants to talk about Tucker a little bit. Do you want to do a segment or just talk?
We'll just talk a little bit. Can we get the star of the show out?
You want him out here?
Yeah.
I don't want to
Everyone should see-
manhandle him too much.
Everyone should see you can manhandle him a little bit.
Come here, buddy. Come here. He's like, you're not going to drag me on camera, are you? Come on.
Is there anything anybody wants to see
Tuck you.
while we're here?
Oh, he's going to want the deviled eggs. Justin, push them closer to you, please.
Yeah, he's on a diet.
Can
This
you
point.
imagine him eating an entire deviled egg?
He is on.
Can you imagine
now,
having to
hold on.
sleep beside him after he does that?
Is a deviled egg the half with the dome, or is one egg the deviled egg? Are you eating half of a deviled egg when you eat a deviled egg?
No,
or are
you're
you
eating a deviled egg.
A deviled egg.
A
So
deviled egg consists of half of a regular hard-boiled egg
Correct.
and
the stuff in it.
stuff in
Alright.
it. Yeah.
I felt it was important to know exactly what.
Yeah.
I think they were revisiting the deviled egg talk here.
Yeah, so there was a gigantic forest fire here in New Jersey, not that far from where we're located.
Wharton State Forest, wasn't it?
30 miles from here, if that?
Yeah.
20 miles? Andrew, don't judge me. Do you have any GoBots? Andrew, I will never judge you for GoBots because I love GoBots.
Actually, we don't have any GoBots because I'm hoarding them for the museum right now. I'm trying
Yes.
to put together a collection. Johnny lives, as far as I know, everybody who watches Bartertown who is a regular, Flounder lives the closest to the fire.
Yeah. He's contemplating egg larceny.
Hey, Flounder, how close are you to the bombing range? You got to be up that way.
That didn't start the fire, did it?
No.
Some 19-year-old kid did.
Apparently.
So, Slayer, do you want to talk about Tucker while I just have him in my lap? Do you want me to say the things?
Oh,
What's
we
going on?
can kind of have a little conversation about him.
So Tucker's had a little bit of a cough for a while now, over the winter, and his doctor thought that it was just like dry, cold air. But now that the weather's getting a little warmer, Selena was noticing that it really wasn't improving
When it should have been.
when it should have been if it was
Yeah,
weather
it's
related.
common for him to get a cough. My apartment's very small, and when the heat runs, the air gets dried out.
Yeah.
So it's common for him to cough a little bit in the winter. But when the weather broke and the cough didn't, we went back to the vet, and he had a bit of a health scare. He has been diagnosed with a tracheal collapse.
Which is common in small dogs,
Yeah,
right?
the cartilage weakens.
so little.
The cartilage that keeps the airway, like a round pipe, weakens and it starts to flatten. And if it gets completely flat, the dog can't get any air, which is
Yeah.
a pretty serious problem.
Yeah.
He's
For a hot minute, the doctors were worried it may have been heart related.
yeah, that kind of cough can also be caused by some heart problems, and he does apparently have a small heart murmur. But
Who doesn't?
the tracheal collapse is progressive. It's chronic and progressive. There is no cure for it, but he is responding very well to treatment. And at this time, there's been no talk of it shortening his lifespan in any way. There are some modifications that need to be made to his little lifestyle choices.
He needs to lose a third of a pound?
Probably closer to half, but he's well on his way. Last year's vet visit, the vet told him to lose basically a can of soda, 3/4 of a pound. He had to lose 12 ounces. And this year, when I brought him back to the vet checked him out and looked at me and said rather sternly, "You know, I said he had to lose a half a pound, not gain a half a pound, or 3/4 of a pound."
Well, it doesn't help that whenever he
So-
comes here, we spoil him with treats and stuff.
Yeah, so he's been on and I actually brought my dog food and my measuring cup to the vet and plopped it on the vet table and was like, "This is exactly what I feed him." And the vet looked at the nutrition stuff on the back of the dog food. It's trying to remember, it's Nutrisource is the brand name, small bites, like the kind of posh stuff. He's not eating
He's not eating
he's
dollar
not
store
eating,
kibble.
yeah, exactly. He's not eating like Dog's Best brand or whatever. But the vet looked at it and he said that the dog food bags always say more, like the suggested feedings are
Yeah.
more than the dog actually needs
Is
nutrition
that to
wise.
sell more dog food?
Probably.
Yeah.
And so he looked at what I'm feeding Tucker and how much of it. And he's like, "You're feeding him that much of that." I'm like, "Oh my god, what have I done wrong?" Apparently, I was overfeeding him.
Yeah,
And
well,
I was a little worried because with Tucker's tracheal situation, his activity levels have to be reduced.
yeah.
Fortunately, he's almost a stuffed animal as it is.
Yeah, so a normal Chihuahua would need to be probably sedated or
yeah,
tranquilized
yeah.
in some way because they're so hyper. Tucker is naturally very much of a stuffed animal style dog.
Yeah.
So they have not hit him hard with any tranquilizers.
Like if there was a regular like stereotypical breed Chihuahua that barks and jumps around at every sudden noise,
Yeah.
they would be trying to medicate him to turn him into Tucker,
Yeah.
who
He's already naturally chill.
when a weed whacker goes by literally under the bedroom window where we're sleeping, Tucker raises his head, opens one eye, looks around, and then plops down and goes back to bed.
Yeah.
My last dog, Turkey, used to run up and down the length of the bed, barking at the weed whacker the entire time.
Well, we're glad that this doesn't affect his lifespan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if untreated or treated poorly, there is a chance it could
Yeah, and
have
I was
been.
going to say, don't get me wrong, it
But
is progressive,
we
and there,
caught it at a good
it is,
early time.
it is serious and it is progressive. So
Yeah.
we're going to have to be very careful with him for the rest of his natural life. He's 10 years old, so
Which isn't young for a Chihuahua, but he's
it's
not
not.
ancient.
But he's not ancient. No,
He's got what, 15 years?
that's what they say.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping for plenty of good years with our Tucker still, as long as he sticks to his diet and like he won't be taking any more walks, like huge walks around the cemetery or anything like that.
So no more getting really excited over things
Yeah.
because it makes him choke.
Exactly.
Literally.
When he starts to get completely worked up, or like when we were on our way in, he can't jump in and out of the car anymore. That's discouraged. So I pick him up.
So he's
put him
much
into
more
the
of a
car.
handheld dog now.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, and like I like to in the summertime. I used to like to walk him around Batstow and whatnot. I'm probably gonna have to get some kind of a weird little dog wagon for that these
You're
days.
gonna be the lady with the dog carrier,
I will
the
never
dog
have
stroller.
I will never have a dog stroller,
You
but
are
I'm
gonna be the lady with the
absolutely
dog
not above
stroller.
a radio flyer wagon
You're gonna have a dog stroller.
yet. No, if someone buys me a dog stroller, I'll donate it to the dog shelter.
Speaking of which, now so I'm getting off topic now, but when we went to adopt Tucker, there was another little dog at the shelter that we had also met named Toby, who was literally this big and had something wrong with his hips.
He had a lot of.
He walked on his two front legs with his butt up in the air. He was this big. I'm not lying.
It's ridiculous. I send them a check every now and then toward his care. As far as
For
I know,
us,
he's still there and healthy.
He's a long-term shelter dog because he's not particularly adoptable, I guess you could say.
Yeah, and they can't give him to just anybody.
Yeah, and he would need to be in a very careful place if he was adopted. But we fell in love with little Toby, and Selena still keeps up with him and sends money to his care now and then. And I wanted to know how Toby was doing, so it's nice to hear that he's still kicking.
Yeah, as far as
Literally,
I
the
know,
dog
he's
was this big. Was
Yeah.
he Chihuahua as well?
Yeah, he's Chihuahua.
Was he from Tucker's house?
I'm not sure.
I don't remember that. I know he had some roommates. At the
I believe
time.
they knew each other, but
Yeah.
I was concerned. I was concerned when she said that Tucker had other dogs that had been in his household
Yeah.
because you know you don't want to break a pair bond.
No,
And she said not only were they not pair bonded,
they didn't get along.
but you know it's not that they didn't get along. It's just that they would fight if they were alone together for too long. Like they kind of got on each other's nerves. And with Tucker, now watch it with Tucker and the cat, I can see that because
Yeah.
they get along perfectly fine 99% of the time. But at least once a day, on a really nice sunny day when I have the sliding glass door open and there's a nice sunny patch and a good breeze, at least once a day I have to keep them from quibbling over that spot. Look at those ears go up.
His ears should go up.
Hello, buddy. Also going on this weekend, just to change the subject a little bit. I mean, can I talk about something?
No,
Yeah,
I've
we
had
also have a question from the
yeah,
audience.
we
but
have
you go
we have a
first.
couple comments I have to go
Real
back
quick
over.
though, this weekend was our buddy Paul's show.
Oh, yeah, Super Jersey.
Super Jersey. We obviously we had Thunderdome last night. We have Bartertown today. We run a store. Weekends are often tough for us.
Yeah, we're only open on weekends.
It looks like it went off spectacularly
The venue looked fantastic.
with AstroTurf. Like it looks very interesting.
The AstroTurf is in an indoor venue was interesting to me.
We're very proud, and Paul's been slugging away at this thing for so long with having venue issues, COVID, messing things up. I hope this was the launch and
The
sustainable.
relaunch.
Yeah,
Because it's been a year and a half since
and
the
it
last
all
show.
works out.
Veronica went and said it was nice. Good to hear that you went up there, Veronica. Andrews was also there. Great con.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
That's
From,
very
from what
cool.
from what I could tell, it's a Comic Con for comic fans.
It's really it really harkens back more to the old school style of Comic Con. It's not just a celebrity
Meet
toy
and greet,
fest.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's mostly comics. It's lots of vendors, and if he's gonna have guests, he's very particular about what guests he has. His big name this year was Larry Lieber, who is Stan Lee's brother. Who, at first glance, it's like Stan Lee's brother. He was also part of the creation process. He was co-creator of Iron Man
Yeah.
and Thor.
Oh yeah, he took over from Stan for a bunch of those.
Yeah.
And he was in it. He's one of the old gold, not golden age, but like that era Silver Age guys
Yeah.
left.
He wasn't just Stan Lee's brother, like they're parading his grandma in or anything like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
He was actually part of the creation process for a lot of Marvel stuff.
Andrew said best artist alley seen in a while.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
it looked
That's
awesome,
really
and
cool.
we're super proud of Paul, and hopefully it was a huge success for
It's like
him.
a smaller Baltimore. That's
Exactly,
awesome.
and Baltimore is like the last of the comic-focused
Old
school
Yeah.
Comic Cons.
Good.
Selena, what did you want to mention?
Let's scroll up.
let
We
me
had a
scroll up.
question from
I do
Bill, it looks like.
Yeah.
Selena, you want,
Charlie Buck?
Yeah, let me read it
you want to
through.
read that for us?
I love
Have you
trying to say
seen-
Bill's last name.
Have you seen a major increase in vintage loose complete Star Wars figures? He says keeps getting blown away on auctions on eBay, way above price charting.
Auctions are funny, Bill. I don't want to say never, but it's hard to price things based on auctions because at the last minute, people can just get like, I need this. Like, there's a more emotional aspect to auctions almost.
Well, I mean, people pay what they want to pay.
They pay, but people still pay what they want to pay.
Also, you have to be careful with auctions though because of shill bidding,
Yes.
which is a thing that
It
you
is a
know
thing.
you can have your friend go and
It is a
bid
thing.
something up, and you don't even have any. You don't even want to sell it at that moment. You might be shill bidding so you can show later on. Well, this one sold for this much.
I've heard a lot of stories. I've also heard things like
it's inflating the market.
yeah, I've heard of like competitor people like bidding on people's auctions just to
I
get
think
them
that's
out,
happened to us.
just to get them out of the active listings and then not paying.
Yeah, it totally happened to us.
Well, I mean, I don't know that they're competitors. We've had plenty of people bid on things and then not pay.
And it's usually like people with zero feedback.
It's one of the reasons that we don't typically rely on auctions of any kind.
But I mean, honestly, eBay still sets the market. Look at sold listings on eBay.
Yeah.
Deals are still there to be had.
Yeah. As far as price charting, Bill, price charting, eBay is price charting.
Yeah.
eBay sets, I hate to say it, I hate that it's true, but it is. eBay really sets the market for collectibles of that type because it's an active place where people are going every day, literally. Things are being sold every single day on there. And if you're seeing things charting upward on eBay, that means they are charting upward.
But what we have noticed, we have noticed every toy line basically, from compared to last year and the previous year,
Yeah.
everything is trending downwards.
Everything is
Comics,
trending.
toys, everything.
After the height of COVID,
Makes sense.
it makes sense that after the height of COVID, everything has come down.
I think
I'm seeing things that are still going down though.
Yeah,
like
but
He-Man's a good example.
some things have leveled off, and I think some things are going to start coming back because, especially higher end stuff.
Yeah.
I think people don't want to invest in, say, a stock market, but they will invest in something, say,
A graded Vinyl Cape Jawa.
or First Appearance or
First
Wolverine
Iron
or something.
Man.
So although that stuff has been dipping, I think it's going to start coming back because there's a worthwhile long-term investments.
Like really high profile stuff that's
I mean, here's the thing, like, if I had $1,000, would I invest it in a stock or would I buy a comic? Who I am as a person, I would buy a comic. Looking at the bigger picture,
I'd buy a vintage car.
I might still buy the comic, even if I was a normal person, because if you buy a comic now, even if it goes up and down with value of desirability, it might go up and down, even with just inflation.
It'll still be worth the same money.
It'll still be worth at least the same,
That's what you hope.
if not more.
Unless the economy tanks
Completely.
insanely,
And we are
then
trading
all
gasoline.
of our stuff is worth nothing.
Yeah, if we are trading gasoline for food, that's a different story.
We are the first thing to go when people's expendable
Yes.
income goes away.
Everyone's
which is
now talking
why
about your car.
it's so important if you want to keep us around to support or help share our stuff. You don't have to buy anything, but
No.
just be here supporting
Yeah.
us, letting us know it's important. Our VIPs are super important.
Our sustaining members. This is the
sus-
part
yeah.
where we become
we
NPR now.
go a little PBS. Yeah.
The old
Thank
WHYY.
you.
Patrick Stoner coming to you live.
I drove to Maine last Monday, me and a buddy, in a whirlwind.
24 hours this man was
I
gone.
was awake for 36 hours straight.
This man.
The drive was 9 or 10 hours up, and because of the fire we got caught right in front of, 14 hours back.
Yeah.
24-hour complete drive turnaround to go pick up a 1970 Dodge Coronet.
This man bought another car.
He did.
As
It
one
doesn't
does.
have an engine in it or a transmission.
No.
Well, it was probably cheaper then.
It's called a roller.
So I feel like that makes it hard to drive it.
It's
Love.
it makes it easy to push it.
I feel like it might be hard to drive the car that you purchased.
It's really easy to push around.
I think it's weird. Like, listen, I know nothing about cars. Nothing. My only interest in vehicles is aesthetic. Literally, like I only care about what color we're painting it and what stripes we're putting on it. That's literally all I care about.
No part, no car, baby.
I don't understand engine cubic inches, feet, meters. Horses. Where do the horses fit? I don't understand. But from a layman's perspective, the one thing the car has to do is drive. You bought a car that not only doesn't drive but cannot drive because there's no engine in it physically.
It'll drive.
But that's
What
it.
is wrong with you?
I bought a car that's from 1970 that needs no sheet metal work. Anybody who knows anything realizes how insane that is.
Does it need
Quarter panels
Does it need
are all
pillow?
metal.
No.
It's not Bondo.
Johnny wants a
The
69
frame
Camaro.
rails are beautiful. The floors. I wanted a project because I want to put my own motor and all that kind of stuff in it, but I didn't want to have to do any major body
Isn't
work.
owning this business a project enough? Why do you need more projects?
This is like a necessary project. I'm 50 years old. I'm going to be dead soon.
I'm 50.
Yeah, Bill, isn't that crazy? It wasn't originally from me. It was originally from
Australia?
no, it was originally from Arizona.
That makes
Somebody
sense.
from Maine got it, and
That
it's been
makes
sitting in
sense.
his garage.
So, yeah, I don't know if I would have bought a car that didn't drive me, myself personally. To go back to the conversation, I don't know about that. But
Listen, one of my highly respected club member friends
I'm not thinking fourth dimensionally, Kevin said. He's
Clearly.
right. I'm not.
said
clearly.
it's a good car, and, what did Dan say? Scroll up a little bit.
Listen.
Great start of a project car.
Start of a project.
That's what it is.
If you think you're gonna die, that means you're leaving me with the project.
Oh, I'll have it done before I die.
You hope. Listen, he does not use a dime of our money, Farpoint money, house money, bill money, business money does not go into this car. This is completely his own. He now has a side business selling toys to fund his toy fun with the car. I'm not. I have no.
Yeah, like
comment.
these GI Joes here. These are mine.
Yes, that he's trying to sell for car stuff.
A new paperweight.
The only
That's a good one.
The only issue, quote unquote, that I have ever had with you and your car money fund is occasionally I feel like we are almost competing with ourselves. If you're bringing stuff on Bartertown, I feel like there's a finite amount of money. That's the only time it ever makes me feel even a little bit weird.
I can get that.
But that he funds his own thing. The car insurance is going to be something we have to discuss. Once there's 17 cars on this property or wherever they're going to be, that becomes an issue. But
Love cars.
What kind is it again?
1970 Dodge Corolla.
I love things too, but I don't spend $11,000 on them.
It's older than you, isn't it, Selena?
Yes.
It is, yes, it's older than Selena. I did listen. I got my wood grain last year, and for those of you who have been in the store in the last couple weeks, you may have realized that Boba Fett is no longer with us because it paid for my wood grain.
Too soon.
Too soon. We sold our 6-foot Boba Fett, and I have
Nobody
qualms.
noticed.
No one noticed. The fact we would get dealer plates after 10 cars. Are they cheaper? You can drive it like Fred Flintstone. Andrew, I love that. No one, literally no one, no single person has come in the store and been like, what happened to Boba Fett? Where's Boba Fett? No one. The only people who have noticed are the people that we told he was gone.
I would have noticed.
So you would. I should have tested you because I guarantee you would have noticed eventually. But I don't know how
I would have
long.
noticed right away because I don't trust you. I always checked.
Yeah, no, you didn't. Listen, we got an offer. We got an offer we couldn't refuse. And it's funny how sometimes Bartertown's good for high ticket. It really depends on the audience, the VIP groups. You know, it really depends on who's where and when. But Boba Fett has gone on to his forever home. I feel good about where it went. I don't want to say he was just taking up space and being annoying because I did love Boba Fett, but the fact that I spun it into a wood grain first, literal OG, there was no such thing as D&D before this box came out. I spun that Boba Fett into that, and I am ecstatic about it. So I have no room to complain or talk about car situations at all. It is his own money.
I mean, and also the price we got for that Boba Fett was just like, oh, we can't turn that down.
We got a very good return on our investment on that piece.
Yeah.
I have no qualms about having sold it whatsoever. Like once I was like, oh, and then I was over it completely.
I have qualms.
I was completely over it.
I'm qualmed.
I don't listen.
Andrew cannot believe the Jetfire is still sitting here, and it once makes him want to buy it back.
I mean,
That's interesting. I mean, listen,
there's precedent for that. That has happened to us numerous times. Famously, the Superman bust being sold and bought.
If you didn't
bought
take
back.
store credit for this collection I bought from you, the profit margin in this wouldn't have been terrific. That's for sure. But that's okay. I'm okay with store credit when it comes to that.
And as long
Jack's
as,
looking for a 73 rotor. Oh, that's cool.
as long as our folks, whatever you cash store credit, we are very easy to work with. We want your stuff, so
Yeah.
we're easy to work with, and whatever you want, we'll make it. If it's reasonable, we make it work.
What's funny, Jack, is I started out with a 73 Charger. It was my first car, and I love that generation of Charger, and it's not as sought after. And so my dream car is a 70 Charger. insane. You can't find a rust bucket for any kind of price. Everybody wants that second generation Charger body style because it's the Dukes of Hazzard.
And it's so badass looking. Like, no offense to your Coronet,
it's
but
classic.
it looks like an old lady drives it.
Well, that's just because whatever. But here's the thing.
Andrew, wait until you see what's in these boxes.
My second dream car is a 70 Coronet. But then again, I couldn't find any of them, so I started going down like, all right, I'll settle for a 73 Charger. I love them. They're very cool. So I started looking at them, but this Coronet came up at a deal like, holy crap.
So where does the Mad Max Last of the V8s fall in your dream car list?
Way up
It's
here.
number 1.
Way up.
Number one.
It's not even a Mopar, but it's way up.
It's just number 1.
Yeah, that's just because it's not. I forget my love of Mopar Dodge.
You know, it had in a dystopian future. It had so much work done to it. Do you know what kind of engine it had for real?
Yeah, because they show it in the scene.
Do they?
Yeah.
And it's not a Mopar.
No, it's a Ford.
Okay.
It's a 351.
That's a bummer.
Cleveland, I think.
Hello, Oscar. Nice to see you, VIP. It's always a pleasure.
Well, you could put a Hemi in that. Nobody would ever know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you could make it
The
a Mopar.
Ford guys would be very upset.
Well, we don't care about what the Ford guys think because we're Mopar people, right?
Yes.
Mo people?
We're Mopar people.
Mo
Mopar
people.
Price on the Jetfire, I think I said.
Oscar, $400. Slam to go to
$400.
camera 2 and let Oscar get a good long look at this.
Uncut box.
Look
You
at
can
the
even
troll.
have the troll if you want it, if you buy the Jetfire. This thing is... The Jetfire himself is absolutely beautiful.
Bright white.
Bright white.
Bright white.
Nothing broken.
Your screen is not lying to you. It is bright white and beautiful.
Tight joints.
The box is in decent shape. It's not perfect, but it's definitely in decent shape. Uncut tech specs on the back. The only thing really that I consider a serious problem with it is the little bit of a rip on the back there.
Yep, that's it.
Even
Styrofoam's
that-
beautiful.
The styrofoam's great. He himself is beautiful.
Keith bought his 57 Edsel from Arizona. See, that's the thing. There's very little rust
back
out
to
in
California.
Arizona. There's no moisture in the
It's
air.
so dry. It's hot but
and there's
dry.
salt, so
Yeah.
you get surface.
Hold
maybe
on. You
rust.
said there's no salt out there. The salt flats are in that general vicinity, right?
Salt flats are up in Salt Lake City.
Is
in
that
Utah.
higher up?
But the salt's not in the
It's like in the
It's
atmosphere.
not like it's
right.
evaporating out of
It's
the.
just that humidity around here has
Yeah.
salt in the air, literally.
Yeah, like the,
And then in the wintertime, we salt the roads.
Yeah.
They don't have to do that in Arizona.
No, that's
like,
a really good point.
working in
yeah.
IT, just even like the copper wire infrastructure got wet and stupid
Yeah.
from all
Wow.
the
I don't really think
wet
about that
and
kind of stuff.
stupid.
Yeah, that's why people. If you look at car ads and stuff, people are like, "This car never saw snow."
Yeah.
It's a big deal because the undercarriage, like you're
Yeah.
driving on those salted roads.
And you're bringing it to Jersey and destroy it.
Yeah.
You can get a serious sunburn walking from home.
To
the
shed.
shed.
I bet you can. We just went to the desert, but it was wintertime, and that's the only time I want to visit the desert.
There.
But I want to go back.
I want to go back.
Yeah, me too.
I loved it.
It harkens to me, like the desert. There's something about it that I
You
really
like
dug.
it because of the cowboy shit. You want to put on your cowboy hat and go stand in front of a dilapidated saloon.
I already have a picture like that.
Red
You
Dead
do
Redemption.
because
You
I
took a
am
picture.
so good at taking pictures of you.
It's real life Red Dead.
Oscar, where you at?
I don't know why I liked the desert because I don't mind the heat. I don't know why. There was something about it. I just liked it.
You didn't even get to see the
I
Sierra
didn't know. I didn't
cactuses.
get to see the cool
Like the desert we
cactuses.
saw was like the rocks and the Sagaro.
When he went on tour with the band, he got to see all that stuff. We didn't get to see that on our way home. I've never seen a
We'll have
Tom
to
and
do it
Jerry.
again.
I've never seen a Tom and Jerry style cactus. I don't mean Tom and Jerry. I mean Roadrunner. I've never seen a Roadrunner style cactus.
I was
Good
going to say, I
year.
don't remember
I don't know,
cactuses
good
in Tom
year.
and
I'm sure
Jerry.
Tom and Jerry were in the desert at some point. Like they had to have been.
Alright, I'm Googling that.
All right. Are we good?
I'm good.
We made a couple bucks. We talked. Listen, this thing is gorgeous. It's gonna be $500 the next time you see it.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants this thing, now is the time.
It's gonna be $5 on our eBay.
Yeah.
Red dotted.
Think about it for the next 20 minutes and message us because it's gonna be $500 the next time you see it.
We'll take 2 payments as well over the course of a month.
Now we're getting into it. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to make payments, maybe like I'll bump it to 220. You get a little 10% vague on that. You know what I mean? You can make 2 payments of 210 each.
Andrew, I love that your kids know exactly, specifically. He said he wants his ashes spread in the Sonoran Desert. It's so important. Now I'm going to get morbid for a second, and then we can go offline. It's so important for your last wishes like that to be known to people who
Yes,
matter.
please leave specific
Please
directions.
be specific. Don't just say you want to be in the desert. Don't just say you want to be in the forest. Don't
And
say
whatever
you want to
you-
be where bunnies dance.
Whatever you do, don't tell your children to spread your ashes where bunnies dance. and that you absolutely don't
My
want to
mother
live on
told
a
me exactly where she wanted me to
She
put
did,
her.
and it was the
on a
best thing
shelf.
she ever did for you. Trust me.
My mother said, don't leave me on a shelf. Spread me where bunnies dance.
Where's your mother at?
She's on a shelf.
She's on my
We
shelf.
How
don't
long has
know.
she been on the shelf for?
10 years.
10 years.
Because we don't
And
know
why?
where bunnies dance.
Ask me why. Because we're trying to figure out a place where the f***ing bunnies dance.
Yeah. You don't give your children, your intelligent, thoughtful children, a riddle like that and just leave it open-ended. You don't.
I think you guys are thinking too deeply into it.
And don't be a perfectionist either, because then we'll feel like we have to get it exactly right, and every suggestion we have in 10 years will be not perfect.
Well, now the problem is that it's been too late. Too much time has gone by, and if it's not perfect now, it's really bad.
Your mohawk's not going to fit in the casket, Flounder. I love that.
They'll figure it out.
I told Penelope I want her to put me in my my armor.
Yeah, with
That's
your
pretty cool.
Conan sword.
Your pallbearers
My
won't.
Conan sword
Your
like
pallbearers
this,
won't
going
thank you
down.
for that. That armor's got to be heavy.
I'm not sure what I want to be buried in. I was thinking initially that I want to be buried in my Hut Slayer Leia costume, but I barely fit into it now after COVID, so I don't know. It's also not comfortable, and I want to be comfortable in my coffin, right?
It's true.
So I don't know this year. My next big thing is going to be a suit of plate armor. I'm definitely going to buy myself a suit of plate armor, so maybe my plate armor.
Dave
That's
sounds
not going
very
to be comfortable
comfortable.
either.
Dave wants his ashes spread at the Playboy Mansion. I'm getting out of this.
That's pretty funny.
Is that a thing, Dave? Because I know at the Haunted Mansion at Disney, they actually have a special team of people just for ashes.
I'm not sure if Dave is saying that.
Yeah, people sneak them. Apparently, people sneak
People
them into
sneak 'em
Disney
in.
all the time. You're not
Tucker's
really
trying to
supposed
get
to, but
out.
people do it.
Very good, buddy.
Tucson. Yeah, we didn't go. We went through.
He wants to go to Justin.
Where in Arizona were we?
He went to you.
Hi, friend.
Did we see Flagstaff?
No.
Did we see Four Corners?
Yeah.
That's
Did me and you go through Arizona? I know the band did.
We
We-
definitely
we
did a
played,
little bit.
I
don't remember exactly where we were.
We played.
I mean, the Grand Canyon's in Arizona.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
no, that's where the bunnies dance.
Oh, Dave, thank you.
Dave, we thought you were saying something else, man.
Yeah.
Where did we play? We played in.
Where's the dog? Tucker.
outside
So that's why you be
Phoenix.
specific. We would have scattered you at the Playboy Mansion.
Tucker.
Keith just wants to be cremated and chucked in a river. I don't want to be cremated. I want to be in a
No,
spot where
I do.
people for generations can come stand in line
I
and
want-
wail and cry
So you want us to build you a whaling
and
wall?
honor me.
Yeah. I want to do the green burial.
I want a statue
I
of
want to do.
myself.
We can do that. I want to do the green burial where like I don't want formaldehyde. I don't want to be buried in concrete. I want to go. This is gonna sound so stupid, but bear with me. In the movie The Golden Child, when the lady dies in The Golden Child, all they do is wrap her in gauze. In Braveheart, when she dies, they wrap her in gauze and put her in the ground.
Tempe.
That's kind of what I want. Yeah,
We played Tempe, Arizona.
yeah.
Right before we played Las Vegas the next day.
So I don't know what I want to be buried wearing. I haven't figured that out yet. I do have leather armor right now, but I think my plate mail. It might be my plate mail, but I don't know how comfortable plate mail is to lay down in.
Joe vehicles? No. I had a helicopter.
He's like,
Did you
no.
see that?
That's a Joe vehicle. No, he didn't.
We're
see
not
it.
shipping it.
We're not shipping it.
Yeah.
Oscar's not local. I don't believe.
He's in the
Tucker,
desert.
What are you doing?
Drugs in the desert.
Get down there.
Doing drugs in the desert.
Down there. You jumped down. You specifically jumped down and went away, and now you went back. No, I don't want you now. Get out of here. We're done. We're good, right?
Yeah.
What are we doing after this? Are we gonna have dinner? Do we want to go play Pokemon?
I want to eat Chinese and play Pokemon.
Do you? Alright. I don't know if I need Chinese. I didn't eat that lot. No buffet.
No buffet.
Definitely no buffet.
Definitely no buffet.
No buffet.
No buffet.
Alright, folks, listen. We've got a lot happening coming up soon. Keep your eyes peeled for more.
The toy show's a month away.
I was going to get to that. Keep your eyes peeled for some information about something really cool happening later in the year. But right now, I'm going to eat a deviled egg. This toy show is less than a month away. It is going to be off the hook. May 24th. Be here. It is the place to be.
VIPs, I put these G.I. Joe 112s in a VIP group. I'm going to be putting some other stuff in there too. See y'all later, right?
We're out of here.
All right. Farewell.
Later.